Hey guys, I hope you're doing well because I am doing great, and I've got a fun and I think interesting video for you today. So recently I was able to finally find one of these Matchbox 50th Anniversary Superfast BMW i8. These have been a little hard to find in my area at least, and what I want to do is I want to tear this guy down. It has a unique door arrangement to it, and I thought it would be, I don't know, interesting to see how Matchbox accomplished this car. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this car, then I'm going to tear it down, and we're going to get a nice close look and see how they put this one together. All right, hang tight, and I'm going to move my camera and we're going to get started. Okay, so I got everything set up here and we are almost ready to go. So what we have here is the 2016 BMW i8, and this is done in Matchbox's Superfast series. So it's a premium car with two-piece wheels with rubber tires, and it has a premium paint on it. Pretty neat car, even though the i8 in general it's like a, I don't know, it looks good, but it's kind of a dog of a car. Let me go ahead and crack this open and we can go ahead and see what this looks like in hand. And here's the car. And you can see the draw on this particular model is the opening doors and how they've done them. It's interesting. And now I would have to compare this to pictures of the actual car to see how successful this iteration of it is. I'm not too familiar with the i8, but it's definitely neat how they've done the doors. I don't think we've ever had doors done quite like this in the 1/64 diecast world. And it's my understanding that it was difficult for them to get this done. So the next step I want to do is I want to go ahead and take this apart. So give me a second and let me get that post ground off. Alright. And there we go. Here is our doors. Back this off. It's actually a more complicated mechanism than I figured. I assumed that the doors were just going to have like little clamp style ends on them, and they were just going to clamp to a bar of some sort. But there's actually a pin in there that that holds them in place. It's a pretty good design, actually. Windshield. So the windshield is that whole piece. And it looks like the windshield there slides out like this. And you can see the other side. You can see the other side of the door hinge right here. The paint match could be better. I don't know if you can see that. It's actually not very good, to be honest with you. The paint on the car is a metal flake, but I don't see any metal flake in the paint on the door. That's unfortunate. I don't know why they would choose to do that, but you know, what are you going to do? Let's take a look at the interior. I'm a sucker for good interiors. This interior is okay. The steering wheel is a little lumpy, and I don't like to see lumpy steering wheels, but But outside of that, it's pretty nice. There's a shifter in there. There's a gauge cluster. Seats have some detail to them. So does the center console. In the base, you can see, has the pedals for the driver molded in, which is something I like to see. Even though it's a small detail, but it's something we're seeing more often now. Even though it's probably a detail most people will never know even exists. But I like it. I do wish that they would avoid these lumpy steering wheels, though. It really takes away from the car, and the steering wheel is something you actually see. You can see the steering wheel through the door there, and to me that just looks like a lump. Yeah, it just looks terrible. That is the BMW i8 by Matchbox. Get this off here. It's pretty cool. I'm not going to detach the doors. They're in there pretty good. I don't see any reason. I just wanted to see the mechanism and how it was done. And yeah, I approve. I think they did a good job here. I'm not sure if how accurate this car is to the real car. I'll have some pictures I'll put up in the video, and you can judge that for yourself. Okay guys, that is going to do it for me in this video. I think this is a pretty cool car, and I do like the fact that Matchbox seems to be really stepping up to the plate with their design, and I think, you know, this car is indicative of that. It's a tough subject, and I think they handled the design of the door really well. I'm still surprised at how they did that hinge. It's pretty cool. You'll have to judge for yourself whether you think this casting is close enough to the original car. I'm not familiar with the i8, but like I said, I'll have some pictures flashed up here. You can judge. My only other problem with this would be the paint. At the very least, they should have had metal flake paint on the doors. But and I doubt anyone else is going to care about the steering wheel besides weirdos like me. So, well, that is going to do it for this video, and you all take care of yourselves, okay? All right, I'll catch you next time. All right, bye.